Hello Word. Hi everyone and welcome back. I'm your host, Alex, and I'm thrilled you're joining me today for another deep dive into the fascinating world of English vocabulary. Our word for today, a B2 level verb that I think you'll find incredibly useful, is compose. So what does compose mean? Well, simply put, it means to create something by putting different parts together. Think of it as the act of assembling various elements to form a whole. It's about bringing things together in a planned and thoughtful way. You can compose music, compose a letter, or even compose yourself in a stressful situation. It indicates a deliberate act of creation or arrangement. Now, let's explore some synonyms, words with similar meanings, that will help you better grasp the concept of compose. One synonym for compose is create. For example, the artist wanted to create a sculpture that would inspire awe. Another synonym is form. For example, the team needs to form a plan to address the problem. We also have construct. For example, engineers will construct a new bridge across the river. Another good one is organize. For instance, she needs to organize her thoughts before the presentation. And lastly, let's consider assemble. For example, the workers will assemble the furniture in the factory. Notice how all these words create, form, construct, organize, and assemble share the idea of bringing elements together to make something new or to arrange something in a specific way, much like compose. Now, let's flip the script and look at some antonyms, words with the opposite meaning of compose. One antonym is destroy. For example, the fire destroyed the building. Another antonym is disassemble. For example, he had to disassemble the machine to repair it. We can also use break down. For example, the therapist helped her break down her fears. Another good one is scatter. For instance, the wind scattered the leaves across the yard. And finally, consider dismantle. For example, the workers will dismantle the old structure. These words, destroy, disassemble, break down, scatter, and dismantle, all represent the opposite of bringing things together. They represent taking things apart or ruining them, which is the antithesis of compose. So, how can you use compose in your everyday life? Well, think about writing an email. You compose an email by carefully choosing your words and arranging them in a logical order. I need to compose a thank you note to my aunt. Or imagine you're trying to remain calm during a difficult meeting. You might say, I need to compose myself before I respond. Similarly, if you're making a playlist of your favorite songs, you're composing a musical experience. She composed a beautiful symphony for the concert. You can even use it when talking about creating a presentation. He had to compose a report by 5 p.m. It's a versatile word that can be applied to many different situations. Let's look at some more specific examples. The musician spent months composing his masterpiece. She needs to compose a detailed report on the project's progress. Before speaking to the crowd, he took a deep breath to compose himself. The artist composed a stunning portrait using vibrant colors. The chef composed a delicious and innovative dish using local ingredients. We can also use compose in phrases like to be well composed, meaning to be calm and in control of your emotions. Or, the essay is well composed, meaning the essay is well written and structured. In summary, compose means to create something by putting different parts together. We learned synonyms like create, form, construct, organize, and assemble, and antonyms like destroy, disassemble, break down, scatter, and dismantle. We also saw how you can use compose in everyday situations, from writing emails to staying calm under pressure. Thank you so much for tuning in to Hello Word today. I hope you found this episode helpful and that you'll start using the word compose in your conversations and writing. Remember to subscribe to the podcast so you never miss an episode, and please leave a review. Your support helps other English learners find our show. Before you go, I have a challenge for you. Try to compose your own sentence using the word compose and share it as a comment below. I can't wait to read what you come up with. Until next time, keep learning and keep growing your vocabulary. Bye for now.